Hi, I've got two for you. I've got a new book that I was going to share with you for a poem, and some of you know of it. It is volume 2 of a book that some of you guys have heard about. Every event of the year, this is volume 2. July through December, and there are a lot of things in here that I haven't shared with anybody because I was reading a lot of things at open mics, but I would not share these new poems. So I've got a bunch of new pieces in here that I'm looking to share right around the event dates with you guys, and I thought I will share one, and it's a weird one. It's a short one, and I think it's for September 1st, I think, and that is No Rhyme, No Reason Day. Interpret that how you will. Which is exactly what I did with writing this short piece. It's called Orangello. It's Orangello. Orangello and Lamangelo should stay away today, for on the 1st of this month, this woman's 9th pint of her silver spirit will send purple fumes up the chimney. This day, boisterous, irrepressible for the metered masses, tells you to step out of their cookie cutter. Because when those masses show you all their options, that's when it's time to break free. No rhyme, no reason. I think my sister told me of students that were at school that were named, and it was a spelling of orange jello and lemon jello, and they were Orangello and Lamangelo, and I'm like, really? They were their names? So I kind of had to give some names that seemed to have no sense when you first heard them, and that was just a weird thing from the No Rhyme, No Reason Day for this poem. But then I believe I heard Birdman discussing the concept of dreams. So I am going to one more dreams piece that is inspired by the man that started the open mic that I ran in Chicago. And as another side note, I used to, at the open mic, it was from 7 till 9, and people wouldn't show up right away, but I had to start because we had to end by 9 because there was another event going on. So I would often read things from books from Scars Publications releases right at the beginning. And in honor of that, I have been starting to do Tuesday nights, 7 o'clock. I'll do, 10-minute readings or whatever like I used to do at that open mic. Just wanted to throw that out there in case anybody sees these live videos on Tuesday nights of me from readings. But in honor of the man that started this thing in '96, I've got a dreams poem here. No idea. Hope you like it. It's called Surmising the Semblance. I don't know who the man was. I could only surmise that he had not eaten, for he was so thin that all you could see was a paper-thin caricature of what a human should be. You cannot even define arms or legs. There was barely a semblance of a face. I don't know who the man was, but there was one child there, maybe two, wondering if what I could only assume was their grandfather would be okay. If he spoke, he yelled, but then again, I can't remember what he said. What I do remember is that there was some sort of handmaid or a servant, someone there to take care of him. And I remember seeing her pick him up like a loose piece of paper to move him to another couch that reminded me of a therapist's chair. And I thought the way she moved him was so careless, like she was a woman who hated her job, or maybe a woman who hated this man. But I can't remember asking her why she was treating him with no regard. So I turned and left the room, entered another room with one child in the far corner. And this is when I heard a child in the room with the paper-thin man echo from what seemed miles away. "Tell them he just died." And I looked over at the child in the corner. That's when I discovered a look of abject sadness slide across his face, and I saw him exhale tiny, repeated, silent gasps, for he was crying deep inside, but outside, this was all the energy he had left to expend. Witness to this macabre horror scene, I didn't even know who this man was. Looking back, I knew I didn't belong here. No one should be witness to this. So I had to leave here. Now. Sometimes you get a dream and you're like, what? And you just have to put that down, right? So that was a dream poem for you guys. And thank you very much for listening.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.